$4,000 tow bill.
Because when I spoke to you back in August, you had said that you didn't wish to repair the vehicle. And so I sent you what we call a non-pursuit letter, and I haven't heard from you since then. You told me that the damage to your vehicle wasn't anything too crazy and that you didn't want to fix it or pay your deductible. So I sent you a non-pursuit letter. So are you telling me now that your car's been in storage this entire time and you didn't get it out? Okay. Have you spoken to the tow yard? Because I'm pretty sure after 4 months, they don't have your vehicle. I mean, are you saying you haven't gotten any notification from them that your car's sitting there? So instead of calling me, you just left it? But how am I supposed to know that there's anything going on if you don't tell me? Did you not get the letter I sent you that says that you're declining to pursue damages for your vehicle? Why would that be a mistake? No, you didn't. You told me you weren't intending to repair the vehicle. Well, you didn't tell me that. And I sent you a couple of requests for you to provide scene photos, and you didn't. So how was I supposed to know that the car was totaled in your eyes, so that's why you didn't want to repair it? You should have told me that you didn't want the vehicle or that you wanted to pursue, but you think that the car is totaled, and I would have told you that we needed to get it moved and inspected, but now your car's gone. Well, I don't know that for sure. I would need to call the tow yard. I haven't spoken to them yet, but I'm assuming that based on the fact that you received a bill from them saying that you were in collections at this point, you had them in debt, that they don't have the car because they would have sold the car to satisfy a portion of the debt. So, I mean, I'm going to see if the tow yard has the vehicle. I'm going to see if they have photos. I'd like you to send in any photos you have of your car post-accident. What we're going to end up doing is we will total the car more than likely, but it'll be what's called a forced owner retain, because I can't give you the full value for the car as a total because I don't have the vehicle anymore. So if they don't have the car, then we cannot completely total it. We're going to do what's called an owner retain. Well, so the difference between those two things is that for a regular total, if you were to sell the car, typically is how we communicated. If you were to sell the car to your insurance, you get the full value. If you decide to keep the car yourself to fix it, you get a partial value. So because you can't sell the car to us because you don't physically have it, the only option would for you to take the partial total, which is the owner retain, and that would be the only option. Yes, that is what I'm telling you. Well, you didn't communicate with us that there was anything going on. We didn't know your car was in storage. We didn't know that you were intending to have your vehicle totaled. You haven't called me. I mean, I haven't spoken to you since that day 4 months ago. So you didn't communicate with me. Your car's more than likely been sold at this point based on the fact that you're in collections for that. And now I can't total the car. So I'm going to have to do a settlement for a partial total, which is an owner retain. Okay, well, let me figure out what's going on with your car, and then I will call you back so we can discuss your options a little bit further, but let me at least see what the tow yard has to say and where your car is, if they have photos, and let me get with my manager on this, and I will get back to you, okay? Okay, thank you. Goodbye. What do you mean you left your car in a storage yard for 4 months and didn't tell anybody? I literally sent her a non-pursuit letter, and I also sent her a letter when I couldn't contact her that said that she had a duty to mitigate, which means that we're A, not paying for 4 months of storage, and B, we can't fully total the car because she can't give us the vehicle. Like, she cannot trade the car for the full value because People are way too reckless with cars when they are so expensive. I mean, the way that I would be on top of my shit if I were in an accident and my car were sitting in a tow yard, the fact that they just let it go and they're like, oh, my insurance will fix it for me, they'll figure it out. I know that tow yard called her. I know that they sent her letters. Because they would have had to inform her if they were selling the vehicle. So it's not like they just decided to. Oh, I'm so irritated. Like, she literally left me a message. It was like, hey, I got a bill from the tow yard that the vehicle, or that I owe them like $4,000 and it's in collections. Do you know how long you have to ignore the tow yard for that to happen?